Okay, so I want to tell you guys how I bought pirated goods without knowing it and how it almost cost me being able to get my Insanity t-shirt. Here it is. I did finally get it, but it was after a lot of struggle with the company to try to explain to them my situation that happened with buying pirated goods off of Craigslist that looked exactly like the original. So when we decided to get Insanity, it seemed a little high, so we thought, well, we'll check out Craigslist and see what kind of deal we can get. So we found someone on Craigslist who claimed to be an ex-Beachbody coach, and we contacted them and we told them, we said, we're just worried that we don't want some copies, we want the real thing, and that's why we wanted to find an actual Beachbody coach. So this person claimed that they used to be a Beachbody coach and they were unloading materials just where they quit being a Beachbody coach and they just happened to have extra copies from ending their business. So anyway, my husband, he actually went and picked up the Insanity set, and he checked it over. It was in the original, what appeared to be the original cardboard box, stamped with, do not enter unless you're ready to get in insane shape, that kind of thing, that they show on the infomercials. He opened it, when we got home, opened it, took it out. The actual case that the DVDs were in looked exactly at a glance from, like what you see on the infomercial as well. The discs had the graphics on them, just like on the infomercial. I'll show you that. So here's the disc, one of them. Here is just a little pamphlet that comes with it, and here's the actual fitness chart where you check off your workouts each day. So yeah, all these things looked official, and I actually called Beachbody and I said, because I knew when I got done with the program I really wanted the t-shirt, so I called Beachbody and I said, look, I bought this copy from Craigslist. It's an official copy. Can I still get the t-shirt if I send in my pictures of before and after pictures? Well, the guy that I talked to at the time, he's like, yeah, that'd be fine. So anyway, I just continued the program. I finished the program. I had my photos ready. So as I sent them in over the website like you're supposed to, with all my measurements and all these different things, well, someone finally calls me back and they say, I'm sorry that we can't give you your t-shirt because you bought pirated goods. And I was like, what are you talking about? My proof of purchase that I actually sent in, which is listed in the options for proof of purchase, was pictures of the goods. So this person says, no, and looking at these goods, this is not our product. This is not the original Insanity program. And so we kind of went in this little argument, and I'm like, look, the stuff, it looks exactly like what you guys are selling. And anyway, she said, no, it's not. And it's funny because in reflecting back, when we did actually get the box, it's kind of like a little flip file, and it has 2 discs per page in there. I remember that as we would take them out, one thing I did notice is as we would pop them out of the case, they had these little foam discs in the middle. That's what held them onto the page, and actually when you would pull them off, the little foam disc would come off too. So we're like, gosh, what a crappy product. We can't even, so we had to throw that away, even though the outside, I mean, it looked nice, the graphics were on the outside. We had to throw that away, and that's why I actually have this case now, is we had to throw that away because the disc wouldn't stick to it. So that was the first thing I noticed. And then the second thing I noticed, and proving it was pirated goods, I guess, was on this chart, if you look really closely, there are a couple things that are misspelled. Like instead of core cardio and balance, that it says like core cardio and balanced with like a T at the end, where someone misspelled it. And that was the same for the nutrition guide as well. So you can see that pirated goods really look, similar to the originals. I mean, they're so good. I mean, if you could have seen what we originally got, I mean, it looked so much like the real thing. So, to make a long story short, you know, I did exchanging some information with one of the women in the department where they handle pirated goods and things. They actually agreed to give me the T-shirt, which I have here. And so that's my story of how, if you want to get this Insanity T-shirt, you need to buy a legal copy from Beachbody. They actually have you on file, and then when you send your photos in with, you know, your application for the photo, I guess you call it, they have you on file, and they can, you know, see that it was a legal purchase. And on the other hand, you know, they're exactly right. If you know, do buy it through that route, you don't get goods that are, you know, low quality, that fall apart like we did. But anyway, that's my story, and I guess I'll see you guys soon. Check out my results at metransformed.blogspot.com, and because that's what I do. I check out fitness programs, and I kind of go through them and review them on different blogs. So anyway, you can check me out, and I'll see you guys soon.